Okay, fun video today. I'm going shopping at some of the antique malls in New Hampshire, sort of along the Route 4 corridor, Antiques Trail. I'm excited. This is before Antiques Week in New Hampshire. I'm up here like a week early, so I'll be hitting these shops probably before most of the dealers who come up. I would guess they're coming up this coming weekend, so I'll be here a couple days before them. So hopefully, I don't know, first shot at everything. So I'm excited for that. My main objective is Thomas Bartlett Antiques. It's my friend Tommy Thompson is co-owner of that, and I'm blanking on the name of the other owner. So it's my main objective. It's that antique shop, but I'm gonna hit, I think, the place in Concord first, and then work my way back down to Dover. There's another shop I've had a little bit of light luck in the past. Most of the other shops along this road I've either never been to or haven't had any luck at. So we'll see if I have time to hit anything else. But hey, let's do this. Just about the first thing I saw in the shop was this cool sign. Actually, not a bad price, kind of thing that you would think would have a little bit more money on it, but way too big for me, but hard to sell with that size, but not a bad price. Early glass, typical new bottle. I always check out salt glaze pottery, blue decoration. Of course, signs, advertising signs are hard to find in these type of places. That's kind of a cool thing. Big mall though, actually. I don't know what I expect in terms of size, but pretty big. Piece of early glass, had to check that out, but it did have a little bit of damage, but neat thing. Yeah, big place. Mixture of stuff, some period, some less. I do love the surface on this box. Just the perfect attic surface. Not for me though at that price. This booth has some nice primitive stuff early. Got upstairs. I really love this skateboard. I don't know what the upside for this skateboard is. I think it was higher. It was a homemade skateboard. I think it was higher than what it was priced at, but not for someone like me. But I think the right person could actually make money on that. Really cool kind of industrial art piece. Yeah, they had some neat primitives in this shop. Of course, advertising. Some of it cheaper than others, but this, I don't know. I don't know what those things go for anymore. But some neat cupboards, neat country antiques. Really did dig this cupboard. Nice surface to it. Neat cupboard. Cool inside, interior. I don't know. Not a bad piece of primitive antiques. Sports cards, $1 each. I actually had some pretty cool cards in here. I looked at every card in the box, I'm not gonna lie, and I actually bought 5 because I'm a sucker for sports cards, especially the vintage, the era of my collecting as a kid and a little earlier than that. It's all the stuff I love. But a lot of Hall of Famers, a lot of cool cards in this. Robin Yount, Rafael Palmeiro rookie card, no longer desirable. Early McGuire, Sheffield rookie. Cool Nolan Ryan throwing the football, 89 upper deck, classic set. This is probably way more commentary on sports cards than the majority of my follower. Larry Walker rookie card. I'm still giving the commentary even though. Thomas Bartlett Antiques. Check it out. I always buy something in this shop. Always. They have a mixture of showcases and a few open booths. A lot of early stuff. A lot of real antiques. It's a cool place. A lot of showcases. You do have to spend time looking at the showcases. Very helpful employees. Yes, big place. The only 2 employees I've ever come across are Tommy and his partner Kathy, co-owners of the shop. But apparently some other people working there as well. This booth was lovely. A lot of period stuff. The game board was kind of interesting. A lot of period antiques. Cool things. Not everything was priced where I thought I could make money, but definitely, retail range, nothing crazy. Game boards. Game boards are always popular. I've bought a few cool game boards out of this shop. It was a little more than I wanted to spend. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff in this shop. A lot of actual antiques. More game boards, more impestals. The used paintbrush. People love the used paintbrushes now. That seems like a hot thing. Early paddle, peel. Go make that pizza bread. Cool thing in the showcases. Hard to film, obviously, but a lot of cool early things in the showcases. Check out that. Yes, that's the reason we're all here in New Hampshire Antiques Week. This was really cool. It's a photo of artist painting on a nude woman.
Really, really cool thing. Not cheap, but a really cool thing.
How much is it?
$16.
I do have a collection of these, but I've never paid more than like 4.
It's even marked 11.
Oh, it's marked 11. That might have been the price at one time or something.
Some Stranger Things, 11.
11.
This frame, I really love this frame. This was my friend Rachel's booth, I believe. Rachel Gurley, also a show promoter, and she promotes the show I'm doing. Deerfield, her and her brother promote the Deerfield show. These were really cool. Really cool horse-related signs. Yeah, $6.95. Probably not an awful price. Yep, that's the show I'm doing. The Deerfield Antique Show, Monday. There's my purchases. Got that game board, a couple other cool things. Have to wait till the end to see everything. Yes, this is my final stop. Ends up being my final stop on the day. I wasn't sure if I'd go somewhere else, but I bought stuff out of this shop before. Some really nice things in the showcases and right around the front door. A lot of early glass. Of course, I'm a sucker for early glass. Period country, painted country, redware. More redware. Really cool jug actually on the left-hand side there. More early glass. Nothing I thought I could make any money on, but they got booths downstairs. Got to go downstairs. You never know what's downstairs. I'm sure a few people skip the downstairs. Downstairs, upstairs. People normally think those places or those booths are. They do seem to be a lot of places that have less good stuff in those areas, but I know in my own antique shop, it was just sort of the luck of the draw as to where you were. That thing was cool. Don't know what you do with it. I'm kind of digging that lore. Wow. Cradle, back in the day, antique. This thing probably would have sold 10 times over back in the day. Cheap cradle, $49. It's hard to tell with the lighting, but it's actually like a red wash paint and square nailed. Coke cooler, everyone loves Coke coolers. Small size, that's the small size you want because you can actually haul that around pretty easily by yourself with a hand truck. As I've moved 3 or 4 of those over the years on my own with a hand truck. My buys from Thomas Bartlett. This guy, I missed the fact that his head had been re-glued at one time. I saw all this old glue in the back, but I thought it didn't matter because the carving was cool, but still kind of a neat thing. 75 bucks. 75 bucks, should be able to still at least get out of that fairly unscathed. Maybe make a few bucks, maybe not. Love this decoy. Oh man, great surface to him. Old working repaint. Yeah, old working repaint. Couple layers probably. Grungy surface. Cool thing. And then the game board. Game board was the actually I saw the carving in the showcase first thing, but the game board was the first thing I took to the counter. In a booth full of primitive stuff, period primitive stuff, 1800 stuff. This is later, of course, not as early, but I think a really cool piece of funky pop art, outsider art kind of thing. And I think reasonable because the person probably just thought it was too new and they didn't care about it, but old enough for me, kind of funky thing. I think that ended up being like $85, so I think that was a good buy, and hopefully I'll make enough on that to offset any losses or break evens on the carving. My load from the $1 sports bin, I loaded up on all the basketball cards, all the vintage basketball cards, it seemed like, just about, except for 1 or 2, and a Hulk Hogan card from the '85 top set of WWF. So yeah, I bought this decoy at the shop and I flipped it quickly at the show I set up at. So that was nice. Quick sale, made about 40 bucks. And I bought this fishing lure. Wasn't a lot of money. And I think I sold it quickly, made about 15, 18, 20 bucks or something. But quick flip, I liked it. I liked how weird it looked. I liked the weird little face it had on it. Kind of a neat outsider art look. Okay, I think a pretty productive day. I bought a few things. I have already sold two of the things, so I think a good day. Didn't spend a ton on gas, didn't spend that much time, but I had some fun. Found one really cool thing I'm so excited by. I'm holding that game board for my next email. So I don't know, pretty good day. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, subscribe, and check out my other antiques videos. I travel around the country trying to make a living selling antiques as a modern antique dealer. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.